So, in the last video, we unlocked the hardcast bullets for the 357, and that's going to make life way easier. And just to do something different, I thought we tried to unlock the 44 here on Layton. So you could do exactly the same thing as we were doing over on Parquet, but just to change it up, I thought we'd do it here. So I want to go up here into Chila. These three lakes are really good for blacktail, and that's kind of the species I think we want. And as always, we're looking for a road that ends randomly. That's going to be our outpost, so we'll go and get that. And we'll go and start shooting some blacktail. So the good thing is, we actually have blacktail on our way. I didn't see that one. That might actually be a good heart shot opportunity. Can you take another step? We got vital hit anyway. I'm curious to see how it's going to work on the blacktail. But, are you the one I just shot? No, you're a buck. I don't know why it was hanging out there. But, yeah, that'll at least be a little kind of test to see. This is the lake where I unlocked the Hyperion scope, so we're not anywhere near where we wanted to start, but that's very low bleed rate. She did die, though, and anything that you do get a vital hit on, even if it is like a really weak weapon, they'll die eventually, but yeah, I missed the heart by a good bit. I think hard shots are going to be fine, but definitely we want at least double lung if we're gonna not get like heart or brain. That's actually a whitetail. I think heart shots should do about as well on them. They're a little bit bigger, but they tend to feed up in this area, so we might as well test it again. I mean, the more animals we can take down, the better. The faster this will go, so we might as well go for that. There must be two different groups, or at least one here and a bunch over there, because I was just spotting some and I started to get up to walk, and then I can hear one walking around over here, which I have to assume should be a whitetail. All the blacktail should be down by the lake drinking by now. But we're going to go ahead and crawl into here so we have cover. The wind is not going to be great, but I think we need the cover. I can see it there. There's at least two. And I think actually some of them might have calmed down. I think they're just feeding. Okay. So, he's pretty much facing us. Let's go for that. We'll go for two. Now, I want to see... Oh, he went down really quick. I didn't get the heart on that one, but I know I saw I got a vital hit, so she'll go down. But if we can get heart shots like that, that's the full weapon score out of every shot, and that's what we want to do. So I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, well, to be fair, the penetration of the hardcast bullets is really showing there. That probably made a fairly significant difference. I don't know if heart shot would be that quick, but I still think it's going to be fairly high quick kill, even like with just the heart. We'll see, though. We should have some opportunities for that. And actually, too, I'm just now thinking, we could shoot... I think whitetail we could shoot 4 times with the 357 to keep integrity. And blacktail we could shoot at least twice. But, I don't know. I think in the long run, anytime there's 2 deer there, we're better off killing 2. We'll get more weapon score. But putting multiple shots in, anytime there's just a single animal, I think that's something we should do. But we'll go ahead and get the outpost, and that's going to be a level up, so that'll be nice. But just so we can fast travel back here and be able to use this spot without having to run all the way here. And what do we have? We have a perk point, so we got zeroing. I think probably we just want, like, steady hands. Breath control will be nice, though. Decrease heart rate penalty from exhaling is level 1. I actually tend to exhale a lot. Like, I'll go to hold my breath, and then I'll decide that I'm not going to shoot yet if the animal turns or whatever. I think that's useful enough to go forward early game. Man, the wind is not helping us. Oh, okay. I didn't even think she'd face us. That might have been too high for heart. It probably was, because I was zeroed for 50 meters by accident, but... yeah, we just got single lung again. It's better than nothing, though. I should have been a little more prepared. Kind of thought she'd probably be fleeing, but there's still a bunch across the lake over there. But I wanted to get this one since she was warning calling at me. To be honest, I was way too far right anyway, so being zeroed for 50 I don't think mattered. By the way, now that I have short and long range zeroing unlocked, I'll probably do like a in-depth explanation of zeroing. I've done one on the channel, but I think I did a poor job of it. So I'll try to have that out sometime next week anyway. And actually, I just realized I forgot to go for the 2 shots on the last one, just for science. We're going to do it on this one while she's broadside. Second shot was way far back. Not going to help with much, but I'm fairly confident that should be double lung on the first shot. So it'll help anyway. Actually, there's hunting pressure pretty quick. Maybe we got intestines on the follow-up, because that actually did pretty well. I don't see where she went down, but... Oh, there she is. Just in that little bit of brush. That actually was pretty good. I'm curious to see what that did. I can't imagine I got more than intestines on the follow-up. Oh, liver intestine. So it would have helped some. I mean, it's still only 56% quick kill. But it adds 10-ish weapon score, so still a big difference. Alright, so I think the best strategy is going to be go ahead and try to sneak up on this one. And then these 2 will spook. But then we should just wait for them to come back, because if we try to sit here and call them over, the closer one would spook anyway. So we're going to be sitting here regardless. And at least when we sneak up on them like this, as long as we don't alert them on the way, it allows us to line up a much better hard shot than kind of leaving it to the mercy of how they come into a call. It's just going to be difficult with the grass like that. I think I'm going to have to crouch up, try to get her spotted. And I don't even know if I can get... Yeah, she's going to lift her head, so... We'll just put 2 in her and hope for the best from that. And actually, she's running hard at least. Maybe we'll get a little quick kill. But yeah, I mean, now we'll just sit and wait. Those other 2 will come back. Maybe we'll sit in that tree if it hides us. Then we'll try to get both of them. That didn't do too poorly anyway. So 2 frontal shots. We ended up a little extra penetration on the second one and got liver. That's about as good as the broadside, so I'm pretty happy with that. So we might just be going for 1. There's another doe like up behind this elk, but the wind's bad enough that I don't think she's going to give us a shot. The other thing is, because there's so many animals here, that last doe that we shot, she actually didn't leave tracks, so it might be better not to shoot multiple animals at a time, because I'm not sure we can find them. Now, I hope that's a hard shot. Yeah, that one was pretty good. I didn't think we needed the follow-up. Save a little bit of ammo when it feels like we made the shot. Jeez. Brush is freaking out. But again, when we get the hard shot, we're getting so much extra penetration back there and so many other organs. Makes a big difference, but I think we need 2 more? Maybe 3 more. Until we have the weapon score for the 44. Alright, so we are gonna move. The wind is just killing us here. All the blacktail are trying to come in from exactly downwind, and it just ain't gonna happen. So we're gonna go up to this lake, which is also good and should be easier to keep decent wind. Now the question is where the elk died, because tracks aren't happening, but didn't make it too far. 30-06 does give integrity with 2 shots, so did that just to get the full quick kill and cash out of that. Yeah, this should work way better. The wind is good. There's actually a ton of deer over here. And we have cover. So really, it's just a matter of waiting for at least one of these to give us an ideal shot, and then we just try to get a second one wherever we can. But I want that, like, perfect frontal shot if I can get it, which I'm not seeing. I mean, we could probably get heart. That's so close. Let's try for it. Ooh, even better. And maybe. Got to follow up there as well. The buck we only got single lung on, though. Can see he's just scooting away right there. I think we're probably good to wait. We won't track him yet. Alright. The wind is going to mess with us, but that's kind of the shot we want, so we better go for that. And try to get her too. Okay, Buck went down quick, so that's going to be max hunter score or weapon score for him. And I think if we can track everything down, we should be set now. Okay, that's actually good to know. If you're doing this, Straight Heart does do just fine on the Blacktail. We finally actually get to see that. So there's one doe. I have no idea which that is, but decent handgun score off of that. Then I think this was, yeah, this was the first buck we shot. Just missed the heart, a little bit too far forward. And that might even get us there. And hopefully this is going to be enough. I don't remember exactly the weapon score required. And still no unlock message, so maybe I'm misremembering how much weapon score we needed. Just noticed there's some whitetail hanging out up there, so that might help us get there. Maybe we can just sit here and look. So we're at 1245. Maybe it was 1270 something we need. I know it was in the 1200s, so hopefully then just one more. This should work. Should be able to get the hard shot we want. And we'll put a follow-up in there for good measure. So surely that's going to be the one. That's 50 handgun score. That's nearly all the way to 1300, so I gotta think that's going to be it. Of course, we have to wait for the cash and XP and weapon score rewards to go by. In the meantime, we'll look for other deer if we need it. Maybe I missed it. Let's go back and see. Oh, yeah. Alright. Well, I have the money for it. So we'll go ahead and buy it. And we'll need the 44 hollow points. So you can see it's all the way to 2700 handgun score before you unlock the flat nose, which are the ones you want. But the hollow points can do enough. The 70 expansion's huge, and you'll see that. We're going to shoot at least 1 or 2 animals with them before we wrap this up, and they're pretty good. Now, just to clarify, the 44 does not get integrity on Blacktail, but some weapon score is better than no weapon score, so go ahead and take that shot, and she dropped right there. So we're back to weak penetration, which is what the 357 hollow points have, which I don't have on me. But the 70 expansion is why she went down that fast. And you can do that on whitetail as well. It'll bring them down really, really quickly. And yeah, we lose some weapon score, but we have a long way to go. So all these random ones, rather than just kind of passing them or taking them with a different weapon, it's still worth it. So we'll go and kill one more thing with it, and then probably we'll wrap this video up. And also, I totally forgot to say at the beginning, this video is recorded before the 24-hour stream. So if you watch that and see different progress by now, that's why. But hopefully by the end of that, I'll have at least some of that handgun score done. And go figure, the only thing I can find is another black-tailed doe, so I guess that's what we're going with. Now, I want broadside. I think we probably could penetrate and get along at this angle, but I'd rather not end up with a flesh wound, and I'm pretty sure she'll eventually at least give us something a little better than that. Generally, they like to kind of turn as they're coming in. She's not doing that, so we'll help her out a little bit. Should be fine. Huh. There's another one. So again, no integrity, but all we need is the weapon score as we're working towards the hardcast bullets. By the way, you get the scope way before you get the bullets, which is nice. That helps that much more. I think it's 2100 handgun score that you get the scope. And if you're doing this, I'd recommend buying the scope as soon as possible, because it is really nice to have that much more easy shot placement. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for this video. We got the 44 unlocked, and we're on our way to getting the better bullets for it as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.